can't see me. Let's go.
What up, y'all? You can't see me here today, back again. You already know what it is. Today we jumping back on Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So yo, leave me comments, man, if you like this game, if you play this game, if you got tips, and we gonna do what we do, man. Jump back in this. Let me show you real quick with the toolbox. This is where I'm at. I'm on level 8. I actually paid to reset my points. It costed 4,000 because at first I had picked like this one for faster part examination. I wasn't even using that at all. I use it now, but so these are some of the skills that I have: faster screwing, unscrewing, faster part installing. You know, of course, right here, I expanded my garage, better repair. Still haven't used that. Got the tablet so I can just order parts. 100% faster unscrewing, the ODB scanner, and 100% faster installing. So we're trying to get here. This is level 12 though. We're at level 8, so this is gonna take a few more. So I'll probably get this electronic multimeter next. Maybe the compression tester. All right, so let's go on and jump in and look at the next order. So this says my car doesn't start anymore. When it used to run, it made strange noises. Every morning I will wake up in the entire neighborhood. Please make it start and see if you can do something so it's not so darn loud. All right. Yeah, and the orders have gotten more complex and they take a little longer. We're gonna take this one. I was showing you, if you do have this part of the expansion, you know, you can have a car here. You can have a car on the lift. Once you get this this little test path, you can have a car in here. You can have about 3 cars in here at once. So let's look at this joint. Okay, faulty. I've done that, a couple that's a little more complex, so hopefully we'll be able to figure this one out. Change oil. Okay, we'll do that last. He probably missing spark plugs, one thing. So the first thing we're gonna do, well, you know what? Now that I had this scanner, I can use that. Let's pop the hood up. We're gonna hook up this scanner real quick. Let's see if we can get some information. The car's too old. Okay, so we can't use the ODB scanner. Okay, so we can't use that. All right. We're gonna move it to the lift first of all. We're gonna pop the hood. So, so we're gonna have to take some of this engine apart, but I'm gonna take it slowly, see if we can get down to the root of why it's not starting. All right, well, before I bust down the engine, we're gonna start taking off a few things. So I took off the throttle. Oh, the throttle looking ugly. Okay. The timing cover. The fuel filter looking ugly. Ooh, do I want to take off this intake manifold? Oh, the battery. The battery. Hold on. Let's check the battery. Let's check the battery before we go too crazy. We gonna order a fuel filter and a battery. Might have just got smart on y'all real quick. Before we start dismantling everything, gotta start with the battery. Alright, so I'm gonna put this engine head cover back on. I wonder, could I repair any of those? I couldn't repair anything as much as I tried. There was never anything to repair. Oh, now that I bumped up the repair stat, I can try to repair some stuff. Aye. Didn't work. Oh, yeah. Didn't work. Worked a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Got it up to 86%. I'm good on that. Okay. Hey, I could finally repair some stuff. I was getting mad because it wouldn't let me repair anything. Okay, I'm gonna move this back and see if it'll start now that we've put a battery in it. Let's see if that was enough. Let's see if that was enough. No, I just want to crank it. I just want to crank it. Okay, the battery wasn't enough, but that's all right. We're making progress. We're making progress. Put it back on the lift. Let's see if I can use this equipment again. Okay, okay. Ooh, this muffler look horrible. Since the muffler look horrible, let me think about this too. Since the muffler look horrible, what does the muffler run into? Because all that could make a difference. The muffler runs up into here. So I'm gonna take this exhaust manifold off. Okay, it's not that. Okay, here are my ignition wires. Here go my spark plugs. So let's check the ignition wires. No, they okay. Okay, one spark plug, two spark plugs. Ah, the spark plugs. I said the spark plugs. The spark plugs was looking ugly though. Okay, let's see how many of those. Okay, that does make a difference. Now, before I do anything else, I'm gonna lift this up some more. I want to go under the car. I want to check this exhaust. It won't let me take it apart. Why? Okay. Can I just inspect it? Okay, so the exhaust is a part of it. And let's try the muffler. Okay, so the muffler and exhaust. I want to take off the fuel tank. Oh, can't take off the fuel tank. The fuel pump. It was the fuel pump. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. Yo, it's dope when you figure it out with minimal work issues. Cause man, one time I took apart so much stuff. When I took apart the engine, if you check out my one of my previous videos, I took apart like the whole engine. All right, let's see how many parts we've discovered. We have discovered almost everything except for one part. Almost everything except for one part. What part would stop the engine from cranking? All right, so the middle muffler, the rear muffler with a V8 OHV. Spark plugs, the fuel pump. So the fuel pump, middle muffler, rear muffler, OHV. Oh, I wonder, can I try to repair any of this? We're gonna see if we can repair any of this real quick. Oh, nah. So exhaust, rear muffler. Oh, it was rear muffler OHV, I believe. Yeah. Middle muffler. I feel like I bought some extra spark plugs on a previous job, now that I think about it. What did I forget? Middle muffler, rear muffler, fuel pump. Put that new middle muffler, the rear muffler. Put this fuel tank back. The fuel pump. Go up here to these spark plugs. Let me make sure while I'm down here I can identify what might be missing. Can I examine? Identify what the problem might be. Just be something simple like the oil filter. I'm gonna try the oil filter. Yes. That's it. The last thing is the oil filter. Oh no, that ain't it. That ain't it. The ignition coil. Could it be the ignition coil? Come on, ignition coil. Come on, ignition coil. It was the ignition coil. It was the ignition coil. Hey, it was the ignition coil. That's it. That's it. Let me order this ignition coil. Woo! Just don't know how relieved I am. Let's see. Ignition coil. Ignition coil. Because, yo, you'll think you got to take apart a whole engine. When you find out you don't. Alright, so we're going to put these spark plugs back in here. Yep, I thought I had bought some. So I had to put some spark plugs in a previous job. And so I said, let me just go on and buy some extra ones since they was only like 50 cents or $5, something like that, $1. Alright, cool. So the spark plugs. Didn't I buy? Oh, and you gotta remember, you gotta buy specific brands sometimes. 14 SOHC, and it was by that brand. If it ain't the same, you gotta even watch out for your brands. Oh, I just got the regular one. 14 SOHC. I thought that's what I got. Oh, I got this ignition coil. My bad. My bad. You gotta watch the part and even the brand. I bought the wrong brand at like 4. It was the same piece, but you know it was like 4 of the same parts, and didn't get the right brand. I'm like, why isn't this joint going on here? I think we might be done. Oh, I still gotta do the oil change. Doggone it. It wasn't barely no oil in that piece. Oil. Everybody. Oil. now I think we're good to go. We've changed the oil. I'm gonna just go over here and crank this thing just to make sure, just to verify. Ooh, we cranked. We cranked. We did that. We did that. I think we done. We finna go on and send this one back. Go back to from whence you came. Oh man, that's it. That was a lot of work. I thought it was gonna get more money than that there. But that's what's up. We're handling some engine issues. That was the next job. I'm gonna show you this before we get done, but we are gonna wrap this one up. Now look at all of this. Look at all the things that's wrong with this car. Look at that. The car is hard to control. So yeah, we'll look into that. But that was the next mission in the story mode. I'm grinding up to level 12, almost at level 9. I'm about 200 points away, so a few more jobs should get me there. And the next story job is the Royale Crown. But we'll look at that on the next one. You Can't See Me, Car Mechanic 2018. You know what you must do above all things. Make your next move your best move, all right? Peace.
You can't see me. Let's go.
Thank you for checking me out at You Can't See Me TV. I'm You Can't See Me Gamer. Please like and subscribe to stay updated, and check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All right, peace.